Hello and welcome to Yoga for Hyperactivity. You're going to need a block and a comfortable space, and let's get started. So let's start on a comfortable seat, block out in front of you at any height of your choosing. You can also just find a stack of books or anything that has a stable foundation. Gently fold forward, forehead making its way onto the block, and send your breath to your forehead where it meets the block. We'll be here for several breaths, so continue to lengthen your inhales and your exhales, and send all of your focus from your mind out into the block. Start to bring some movement back into the body by rocking your head back and forth on the block, creating mindful movement, moving slowly and consciously. Come back to center, finding one more breath in stillness. Start to roll up and make your way into a child's pose. Knees go out wide, big toes touch behind you. Arms can be extended or they can reach back to grab your feet. Forehead goes towards the mat. An option to place a block underneath your forehead here if that's more comfortable. Release the feet if you have them. Hands plant on the mat, finding a tabletop. Shoulders are over your wrists, hips over knees. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. As you exhale, tuck the tailbone, round through the spine, gaze at your belly button. Take another one of these. Inhale, cow. As you exhale, round through the spine, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Meeting back in a neutral tabletop. Right hand reaches towards the sky, opening the chest, and then threads through the left arm, placing your right shoulder on the ground, finding a twist here. Left hand can reach up and find a half bind behind the back, if that's accessible and in your practice. Release the bind if you have it. Left hand plants on the ground, right arm inhales and lifts towards the sky, and find a neutral tabletop. Finding that on the opposite side, left arm reaches towards the sky and threads through your right arm. Left shoulder comes to the ground, and find a twist. If you took a half bind on the other side, option to take that now. Release the bind. Right hand comes to the ground, left arm reaches up, opening the chest, and then come back to neutral. Hands walk forward, toes tuck, and find a downward facing dog for a couple of breaths here. Press evenly through both palms, heels sink towards the ground. Gaze towards your feet. Start to walk your hands to the back of the mat to meet your feet, setting up for ragdoll. Feet are hips width distance, opposite hands grab your elbows, and hang heavy. Start to heel toe your feet out as wide as your mat and drop your hips down for Malasana Yogi Squat. Keep your chest lifted, and if it's accessible, press in to your legs with your elbows to continue to open through the hips. Gaze forward or close your eyes. Start to lift your hips back up towards the sky. Feet come together. And just fold forward once again. Before you start to roll up one vertebrae at a time, meeting and standing. Setting up for tree pose, start to shift the weight into your left foot. Right foot can stay on the ground in a kickstand. It can lift up to your calf, or if it's available, you can lift your foot all the way up to your thigh. Wherever your foot is placed, make sure it's not on your knee, and when you have it where you like it, press your foot and your leg together to create tension. Hands are at your heart, and gaze is forward. This pose works the right and left hemispheres of the brain simultaneously, so it's a great pose to restore concentration, balance in the body, and focus. Continue to stand tall as you release your right foot towards the ground. Setting up for the left side, shift your weight into your right foot and find whatever variation you found on the opposite side, whether that be a kickstand and your left foot, lift it up to your calf, or if it's comfortable and stable, lift it all the way up to your thigh, remembering to keep any pressure away from the knee. Hands are at heart center, and gaze is forward to maintain balance. Stand tall and release the left foot down to the ground. Heel toe your feet out wide, setting up for a wide-legged forward fold. Arms inhale overhead, and as you exhale, hands work towards the ground. Option to grab a block here, to rest your head on top of it, taking some of the pressure and weight off of your body and into your support mechanisms. Continue to breathe into this posture and go deeper with each breath. As you go deeper into this posture, make sure you're continuing to lower the block according to how open your hips feel. Start to rise up and find a low lunge to the top of your mat before stepping back into a downward facing dog. Right foot lifts, finding a half pigeon on the right side. Left leg goes out long and straight behind you. Modification is on screen. Hands start to walk out in front of you and start to fold forward. Option to once again place the block underneath your forehead, sending thoughts, ideas, comments, sending them all into the block and finding peace of mind. If your head can easily touch the ground, feel free to remove the block and just press your forehead to the mat. Breathe deeply here and relax into this posture. Start to walk your hands back underneath you and swing your left leg around for cow face pose. Left knee stacks on top of your right, opening up through the hips. Modification will be on screen if this is unavailable to you. Arms rise overhead. Feel free to clasp them behind the back if your shoulders are open. Gently fold forward, opening up through the hips and the chest. This can be a very intense posture, so breathe into it. If your hands are clasped, release them now. Come through a tabletop position and back into downward facing dog. Take a big inhale and exhale before finding a half pigeon on your left side. Modification for supine figure 4 is on screen. For half pigeon, fold forward and find a block underneath your forehead, Right leg is out long behind you. And once again, breathe into this posture. If your forehead easily comes all the way to the ground, option to remove the block and press your forehead straight into the mat. Start to walk your hands back underneath you, swinging your right leg around for cow face pose. Modification is once again on screen. Inhale, sit tall, arms overhead. Exhale, find the bind if you have it, and fold forward. Lengthen your inhales and your exhales. An option to close your eyes or find a gentle gaze somewhere in front of you. Start to lift back up and roll over your knees, finding a downward facing dog. Come through all the way onto your seat, legs extended out long, setting up for Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Option for straight legs and just bend forward, or option for our modification today, making a diamond shape with your legs, letting them fall out wide, and bringing your forehead to a block in between your thighs, knees, or calves. Start to roll up and find a comfortable seat anywhere on your mat. Setting up for alternate nostril breathing. Sit tall. Bring your thumb and your ring finger and place them on either side of your nostrils. Release your ring finger and breathe in through the left side of your nose. Hold at the top. And then release your thumb and breathe out through the right side. Hold at the bottom. Inhale, breathe in through your right side. Hold at the top. Exhale, breathe out of your left side. Hold at the bottom. Once more, breathe in through your left nostril. Hold at the top. And breathe out of your right. Hold at the bottom. Last time, breathe in through the right side. Hold at the top. And out through the left side. Hold at the bottom. Release your hand from your nose. Inhale your arms upward. And exhale your hands through heart center. Thank you guys for practicing with me today. We smile and say, Namaste. And I look forward to seeing you in another video.